Hi there, everybody. I know there's nobody there yet. That's too quick. It's Aunt Rosalind from Magic Rootwork of Love and Prosperity. I decided to come on live and to find out how you all are doing and your thoughts and feelings about 2019. I would like to thank you so much, each and every one of you, for subscribing to my channel, liking, and sharing my videos. If you do feel that my videos will help someone else or inspire someone else, please share this video out or other videos. If you would like to know more about what I do, you can send me an email or you can go to www.rootzofearth.net and find out about my readings, ceremonies, sessions, products, etc. I am shamanically trained, and I am also trained with tarot, Reiki, sending, receiving, and understanding energy, the chakra system, and helping my clients to just have the life that they would like, have the life that they dream of without all of the blocks and barriers and misunderstandings about love and prosperity, and breaking through to the next level in their life, helping them to know and understand how to work with their ancestors, how to set up their altar, how to connect with their goddess and ritual energy that has been existing on this earth for thousands and thousands of years. How are you all doing tonight? Here, let's see. I'm going to click over so I can see the other screen too, and possibly see your comments. It's always a wonderful thing when you have the ability to see your own comments while you're going live. That's a good thing, huh? Okay, I see Heart on Fire. Nakila Allen. Okay. How are you? How's your weekend been going? It's been a very powerful weekend because our new moon was in Sagittarius, so it's already been a very powerful weekend, and it's only Saturday. Hi, Miss Scorpio. Do you all have any thoughts or concerns about 2019 so far? It seems that this has been a long year because it's been a year of growth. And some people, I think their perception is so different by them saying that this has been a short year and it flew by. It has not been a short year. Yeah, you're saying it's been strange. I believe that this year has been long, and it seems that when people look back, they cannot believe that 2018 has been this long. And I think in previous years, like 2017, we would say, oh, it flew by, and it would be more accurate. I also want to let you all know that I do have a new tarot deck. It's called the Tarot of the Moors, Moors, and it's by Gina Thies. This is the book that goes along with it. It's about ancient Spain, and the deck is very diverse. So there's African Americans, Spaniards, Europeans. They all used to live together very peacefully in Spain, in ancient Spain. And she wanted to recreate some of the diversity and some of the knowledge and wisdom they had about daily life. So she created this deck, Tarot of the Moors. And this is her on the back. I just got it yesterday, and I've been spending a lot of time with it, as you should when you first get a tarot deck. You should spend time with it and get to know it. And so far, I really like it. I like the pictures. I like the explanations that she has here. I love it so far. I even like the box that it came in. See the way the box is set up, kind of like a treasure chest. You know, I have the cards here on the table, but and then the inside it tells you more about it here. So I like it so far. As I'm sitting here, it feels like somehow someone was disappointed in their plans this weekend. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Yeah, Miss Scorpio, you said it's been a long year of growth and you've learned a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you said the past 7 months have been a roller coaster. Yeah, it's been a very, very awakening year. So if you've been refusing to awaken on certain aspects, it's going to be much harder this year. You know, and I think that that's what some people have experienced for 2018 is that if you fell asleep just for a month and you said, I don't want to deal with this for a month, you know, I think this has been hard for me. You know, I think it's been too hard. I think I just want to check out on something for a month or two. I think that you will miss a lot, you know, during this year the way that it's been. It's been drastically, you know, such an awakening time. And I feel 2018 has been full of moments of not only awakening in subtle ways, it's been a year of awakening in a harsh way. So if your ancestors, your spirit guides, um, your soul tribe, your soul group around you, whatever they had to do to get you to awaken and open up, that's what's been happening. So it's made it a lot more traumatic for some people, a lot longer for some people. Yeah. So Kayla, you said you're experiencing so many different things from so many different angles: love, money, etc., career. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to concentrate on the energy of 2019. Okay, so I think that we should stay a little bit out of focus with wondering, you know, and sending the energy towards what will be happening in 2019. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead. I'm going to start shuffling and aligning to some of this energy for 2019. Spirits of light, spirits of truth, and the highest good. Can you please tell us about the energy of 2019? Can you tell us what we need to know about the energy of 2019? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is about, it can represent a love reconciliation with someone from your past, someone from years ago, or it can represent times gone by that were really happy in childhood, like innocence, you know? You can look at this card as a romantic card. It just depends on if you're going to live in the past. So, living in the past is not ever going to really suit you. It's not ever going to really make you happy living in the past. Um, you can look back sometimes, as we all do. We all look back in the past sometimes because if you have good memories, there's nothing wrong with that, right? However, you have to pull what was great from the past and use it now to energize yourself and what's happening currently. Okay, so that's the Six of Cups. Is there anything else we should know about the Six of Cups? Can you please clarify in the highest good? Please clarify. Okay. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. So this is the energy of really being left. It's an energy of lack, poverty consciousness. So maybe possibly some of you in 2019, you're going to start drawing some kind of conclusion or get healing from what happened previously in the past. Something may have happened where you felt left out in the cold, and it may have affected your ability to receive income and abundance in your life. You may have carried on with some kind of lack or poverty consciousness. You may have also carried on for years with this feeling that you were being left out in the cold. possibly you may have felt that when you look back behind you, that you were the one that was not fully understood. Maybe you felt that there was not enough, that there was scarcity around you, not enough love, not enough money, not enough happiness when you look into your past. So possibly in 2019, you'll experience some healing from that. Okay, so let's go further here. Is there anything else that we do need to know and focus in on? What is the best information for us to know about 2019? And please tell us, what do we need to know? What else do we need to know and understand about 2019? The Chariot. Okay. So this is the energy of Cancer in some instances, the water sign Cancer, but it's also the energy of moving forward. And with me, the Chariot, I always see, because of the horses and because of the way that horses are so powerful. Here it's lions, but it's the movement. It's that energy of driving forward no matter what, the momentum, the movement of going forward and knowing, even though there may be some challenges ahead, that you're going to keep the momentum of going and going and not forgetting your goals. Spirits of Light, can you tell us more about the Chariot here? What does the Chariot mean for 2019? What's happening here? The Two of Wands. Okay. So with the Two of Wands and the Chariot here, the Two of Wands being the clarifier, some of you may feel energy from a fire sign energy, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Of course, the Chariot does represent energy of a Cancer. However, you may have to move along with some kind of decision, some kind of process you may be thinking of in your mind, and you've been holding on to making a very clear decision on where to put your foundation, how to move along with your energy. Are you going to choose this path, or are you going to choose the other path? So this is Spirit giving you a gentle reminder. They're giving you a wake-up call that in 2019, you're going to have to choose where to put your energy, your creativity, and your vibrancy. Okay, you're going to have to choose. You will not be able to stay at the fork in the road for the entire depth of 2019. You're going to have to move along with some choices and decisions. Okay, can you tell us, is there anything else we should know? Is there anything else we should know about 2019 in the highest good? Spirits of Light, can you tell us, is there anything else we should know about 2019? Is there anything we should know about you? Okay, wow, that was, wow. Okay, wait a second. Okay, let's see here. We've got the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Well, definitely, there's been some kind of issues in communication that we're going to need to work on in 2019. We have the Page of Swords, which in this deck is represented as the Princess of Swords. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Not only that, we have the King of Wands. Okay, this is the King of Wands. No, this is the Knight of Wands, excuse me. They have different names in this deck. And we have the Eight of Wands here. So for some of us in 2019, we will become much more clear, okay? We're going to clear up BS, okay? We've got the Page of Swords and the Princess and the Queen of Swords. So we're going to clear up. We're going to cut out any BS. Okay, we're going to get really, really clear. Some of you are going to build boundaries. You're going to build boundaries. You're going to have some kind of guideline where other people are going to have to be truthful and honest with you. You're going to begin to demand it. You're going to begin to uh, put this out there as one of your rules, one of your guidelines. You don't want to have to deal with trauma. You want to have clear communication. You're going to be willing and ready. You're going to be able to cut out any BS, any lies, any drama, anything that you don't want to stand for anymore. You're going to cut that out with your swords. You are going to want clear communication. You're not going to want any mental fog. You're not going to want to be unclear or untruthful. And you're going to start demanding that. You're going to start demanding that from other people. Okay, not only that, we have the Eight of Wands here. We have the Eight of Wands, which is all about your trajectory and your communication. It's all about where you're coming from with your communication. Do you want it to be clear? Do you want it to be unclear? Do you want it to come fast? Do you want it to come on the telephone? Do you want to settle for text messages? When you go to a meeting, are you going to ask questions? Are you going to start requiring different things at the place you work for? Is your boss going to have to start being more direct and more clear? Is it your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover? Are they going to have to be more clear? Is it people in your family who've had drama before? How do you want this communication to look? Because this is all about communication, and it's about the passion you're using to communicate. Now here, with the Knight of Wands, okay, this is all about passion. So possibly you could have blocked out someone and you're requiring them in 2019 to communicate with you in a clear way that's going to create logic. It's going to create logic, and you're going to know how you want this communication to look. It may not be acceptable anymore for this person to give you one text message a week, or it may not be acceptable to you anymore for you to give a text message every day and they only communicate with you when they absolutely have to. So this here, the Malik, the Malika, the Queen of Swords, and here the Page of Swords, which is the Princess of Swords. This is all about communication. The Eight of Wands is all about how it's going to come in and how you want it to be. Okay, so possibly what I'm thinking with this Knight of Swords showing up like this could have been someone you were involved with, someone who was very passionate with you, and you just may have decided to give them some boundaries. You know, you may still be involved with this person, but you've decided to give them some boundaries, okay? So let's go further here. Is there anything else we should know about communication? Is there anything else we should know about communication? I'm hearing that some of you were involved in an issue that involved jealousy. And because of that, it led to unnecessary drama. And you're willing to put these guidelines in place instead of being so, not having any kind of boundaries with your communication and your energy. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Is there anything else we should know about this for 2019? Wow, that one flew out. The Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, this is the Nine of Discs in this deck. She is very happy with her wealth, her freedom, the ability to be single, the ability to have consistent income, to have all of the things that she wanted and that she worked for. Okay, this is feminine energy that is very secure. Okay, she's not longing for anything. She's happy being single. Okay, so some of you are going to remain single. Some of you are going to be happy remaining single. It's not going to be this big scary thing where you're thinking, well, I must have something wrong. It must be something wrong if I'm single. I feel like, possibly there's something wrong with me. It'll never happen. I'll never come together with someone. No, that's not the energy here. The energy of the Nine of Pentacles is that she's happy. She's fine with working hard and attaining these different things that she wants. She wants wealth. She wants consistency. She wants to be stable, and she's happy that way. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through the deck. Is there anything else we should know about this? This Nine of Pentacles. Can you tell us more? Because there's more and more, as you can see, there's more and more female energy. There's so much divine feminine energy building here. Okay, let's see here. It's the Five of Cups, okay? Some of you definitely experienced a broken heart, and you couldn't see that there were still some glasses that were left standing after this heartbreak. Here we have the World in reverse, okay? So here we have some of you that you were left feeling heartbroken. You could not see the forest for the trees. You couldn't see that there were still some good things left and some things left in your life that you could still build on emotionally to be happy. The reason why this is happening is because some of you aren't closing out this cycle. Okay, the World in reverse, this is all about not accepting and closing out this cycle that you've made. Possibly you're still holding on to something and it's leaving you stuck in some energy. And this energy is very emotional. And that's why you may not be able to see the good. If you look at this picture in the Five of Cups here, you can see that not all of the cups are overturned. Okay, there's still some good stuff left there. But if you're stuck and you don't want to see it and move on out of this cycle, then your energy will remain in that brokenheartedness. It's like you're not seeing what you need to complete and then move on, because the next level is going to come. The next time in your life is going to come. It's just really, are you willing to go ahead and move along with it and accept the lesson? You may have just learned something with this person or with this situation. Okay. Is there anything else we should know that's so important for us to know in 2019? Is there anything else for us to know here? Is there anything else for us to know here? Three of Discs. Okay, in 2019, some of us are going to have to focus on working together. We're truly going to have to be team players. And I have to tell you that this is a theme that keeps getting brought up by spirit. My spirit guides, they're speaking on this. They were speaking on this last week. Okay, because I was channeling, I was meditating, and I asked specifically, what is it that we need to know about 2019? What energy is going to be going through here? Three of Pentacles is about working together, working as a team. It's like the shared energy of three, okay, working together. I'm also hearing that some of you will improve your self-esteem drastically by doing this, working together. So for some of you, this Nine of Pentacles, it's going to happen after you make choices and you decide to just kind of bump up your self-esteem and your teamwork. You're going to make it to the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to make it to financial consistency, financial prosperity, and you're going to be happy. It's not going to feel like there's a loss there. You won't feel that you have a loss, that there's something wrong with it. If you like being with yourself, you have to like yourself before you can move on to this relationship where you're calling in your soulmate and you don't even like yourself. You don't even like your own energy. That's not the way it works. I'm also hearing some of you are really going to learn how to manifest abundance with this. This is about you learning how to manifest. How to manifest. Okay, it's going to be like an awakening there when you start sharing your energy and time and skills with others. What else should we know here? What else is happening here for 2019? Okay, let's see here. The Three of Cups. Okay, the Three of Cups. So this may not necessarily mean that anyone is cheating, though, just because it's the Three of Cups. Now, this could indicate a love triangle with some of you. Some of you it will. The Three of Cups is also about celebrating and enjoying. It's about gathering with others, okay? So from the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Discs, we have the Three of Cups here. So there's definitely something going on with so many of us with creativity. So here we have the Three of Cups here with the sharing of joy, drinking, dancing, coming together with one another. And we have the Three of Pentacles coming together with others for your work life teamwork. So there's definitely energy going on with creativity. Now, for some of you, this is confirming a third party. For some of you, but it does not necessarily mean that it is a love triangle situation, because for both of these threes to come, we do have to look at the fact that this is the Three of Pentacles and this is the Three of Cups. Okay, so let's move forward. What else is there that we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirits of Light? Is there anything else we need to know for 2000? Okay, let's see here. How many flipped? Wow, okay. You know what? I'm going to take all these that flipped. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So this is more celebrating and blessings coming through. If any of you have looked at the previous videos from 2018, you will know about all of the blessings, babies, marriages, engagements that I talked about in 2018. So some of you will definitely experience this, okay? Engagements, parties, blessings, reasons to celebrate. Some of you, I feel like you're just going to be enjoying your friends. You're going to be enjoying your friends. Just like here with the Three of Cups, you're going to be enjoying your friends. You're going to have these different parties to go to. You're going to have different social networks, gatherings, etc. For some of you, it will be that light and that casual. For some of you, these are going to be major events like marriages. The Death. So some of you are going to experience something with a Scorpio. Okay, you may have a Scorpio in your life, someone who's very important to you under that sign that you've been experiencing things with. Some of you, you will have a transition of life energy. You know, you will actually experience some things in your life coming to an end and transformation, you know, the energy of actual transformation in your life. For some people, this death card means that you may have someone, you know, in your family, if you're not sure about, you know, what will happen with them. Some people, you know, it could literally mean that. It could literally mean death. We also have the Judgment card. So what I'm getting here with judgment and death coming together like that, there is definitely something from the past that needs to be transformed. Okay? It needs to be transformed. Something from the past that could have even been in your past life. And, you know, it needs to come to pass. For some of you, this is going to be like a legal issue. Okay. It's going to be a legal issue that you want to possibly win and celebrate over. Okay. That would give you a reason to celebrate and have joy about this issue. Something from your past that you felt like it needed to be cleared away, you know, and that you cleared this debt or something legal, you know, some kind of contract, legal issue, and that you're celebrating the victory of it. Some of you, you just want to see it come to an end, and it may be some kind of transformative energy that interplays with this all, okay? Something deep. Okay, so let's go ahead now. Let's go ahead now. We can go to the Romance Oracle, okay? Because I think someone said they had questions about something, but I'm not answering individual questions right now. But what I can do is I can pull some romance cards just to get a little bit more energy and clarity on what's happening as far as love, okay? So let me get the Romance Oracle. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I have the Romance Oracle. I have the Romance Oracle, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and ask the cards about 2019. 2019 romance. Love and romance. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is the card that popped. You are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you are definitely working on that soulmate twin flame energy. I'm also hearing some of you are cosmic partners. So this is someone that you're calling in. I'm also hearing that it's divine timing. Some of you have not spoken on this. It's like a secret choice. You're calling them in through your dreams. You're calling them in through your meditations. Okay? That's what I'm getting with that card. Can you tell us anything else about love and romance for 2019? Anything else about love and romance for 2019? Okay. We have wedding. Okay, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, this is something that I've been seeing for a long time for 2019. Some of you are going to be engaged. Some of you are going to be married. Some of you are going to be bringing in your beautiful babies together. This is a very strong, higher consciousness, higher heart energy. It feels like it's very much activated already in your consciousness and in your chakra system. Okay, some of you are going to be getting married. And I feel, I feel very good in saying that. Some of you are getting married in 2019. Can you tell us anything else we need to know about love and romance? Okay. Well, that was a big chunk of them. Okay. True love. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So this is spirit confirming that some of you will be married. Some of you will be calling in your soulmate. Spirit is saying to trust in your engagement. Some of you are getting engaged. Some of you are getting married. Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So all four of these cards are about soulmates, weddings, keeping an open mind for your soulmate. They may not appear to be exactly who you thought they were. Because one thing that is so, so true and something we need to acknowledge, especially divine feminine, even though I can't say it's only divine feminine, we have to keep an open mind and not put a barrier on who this person may look like or what they may initially feel like to our thoughts, or what they represent in this lifetime, the energy that they're bringing forth. We cannot instantly judge it. Not in an instant like that. We can't do that. We have to keep an open mind. We're trusting the universe to bring in this person, right? So in trusting the universe to bring in this person, we have to go to our higher selves and put aside our ego sometimes, right? We have to put aside our ego because spirit is here showing us every card is about marriage, soulmates, calling them in, keeping an open mind, and yes, this is true love. This is true love. So they're confirming it. Sometimes what's happening to so many of us is that we are judging how this is supposed to look, how this is supposed to feel. We're worried. We're actually going to bed worried. We're spending our time and our days actually worried about, is this the one? Is this the twin flame? Is this the soulmate? Are they going to propose to me? Are we going to have fun the next time we go out together? How many times will they text me today? Will they call me by Friday? What are we going to do? How is it going to feel? How is everything going to look? So what we're doing is we're actually changing our own alchemy. We're changing the chemistry. We're changing what would have been if possibly we were able to relax and accept love and accept openness, honesty, accept forgiveness, allow our heart chakra to lead us, putting our ego aside. You know, are some of you possibly, you know, are you possibly still saying, well, my soulmate has to have, a height of at least 5'10"? Or, or I know that can't be someone that I would be with because they have to be at least 5'10". They have to at least have uh, this much income, because that is what I always wanted. And I wrote it down, a few years ago, or I wrote it down when I was a child. So I know that this couldn't be my soulmate because, they don't have, or they don't look a certain way, or they come from another background. Are you still putting those limitations on yourself? So when we start to put those limitations on ourselves, right? And we put those limitations from our thoughts and our energy out into the universe. After we start to do that, we change what would have been. So let's just say, to make this a little bit of a deeper point or deeper example, let's say you have been working on law of attraction to call in your soulmate. Okay, because the card is here. So I know some of you have been calling in your soulmate. But let's say that you are so anxious and you're so worried about how everything is going to look. What is the next date going to be? The next phone call? What are they going to say? And I've actually worked with twin flames, actual confirmed twin flames, right? But because of the constant obsessive, the energy, the trauma from childhood, possibly of seeing the wrong people together, the wrong people married, forming the wrong thoughts, energies, and ideas, you kind of knock out, or you really delay the whole gathering and coming together, in this kind of energy, wedding. And I'm going to take this just a little step deeper. Okay. Have you ever listened to older women talk about their marriage stories? Have you ever listened to older women from another genre where they knew all of the things about feminine energy and they just didn't, it was certain things that they didn't do. And it was kind of like knowing the places, not to say that we should restrict our beautiful energy, not to say that, but it was certain things that they just didn't do and they didn't say. And they kind of just went with this flow, and they got married. All of them got married. All of them were in these long-term marriages. I've spoken to so many. And it was so much easier. It was a different time where we did not try to uh, control both sides, both energies, like controlling both energies, like trying to micromanage the law of attraction, trying to step over what we asked our spirit guides and our ancestors who were helping us to come together with someone. And then we kind of put our foot down, and it's so hard and so in this controlling way that we kind of threw everything off. Do you understand what I mean when I'm telling you this? I hope it makes sense to you. Yeah, I hope that that makes sense to you. I just wanted you to understand and see that, hopefully from some different aspects, from a little bit of a different viewpoint, so that you can understand that, this is still possible for you. This is still possible in your life, okay? There's no reason for you to totally give up on love, engagements. You've been calling in your soulmate. There's no reason to totally give up on this. It may not be the exact look or this certain type you might have had kind of in your thoughts only as this, and they'll only show up this way or come in this way, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we have attraction. You know, it's about letting go, keeping your mind free, your thoughts free, your energy free, not judging so much, and you can enjoy the moment more fully. That's what they're telling you. Enjoy the moment more fully if you just relax. You can enjoy these moments more fully. That way, you know, you're not constantly controlling, overthinking each step of the way. Do you understand? It's really, yeah, Spirit just said is balance. You need the balance. Balance. So this is definitely something in 2019 that we can start to focus on. In 2019, enjoying your moments fully. When you think of love, romance, your soulmate, engagements, weddings, births, you know, confirmations. Is this really my twin flame? Is this really my true soulmate? It comes down to maybe relaxing just a little bit and going with the flow. Going with the flow and seeing how the universe is supporting you. How will you ever find out what ways the universe will show up if you're constantly overpowering the whole entire scenario? Okay. Okay. So I think that that was, you know, pretty clear with the soulmates, with the love portion. I think in general with the other cards, when we were asking questions in general, it looks like 2019 is the year to work together to have that consistent growth, income, financial stability, home life, marriage life. This is exactly as Spirit is telling this to me and they're sharing this with me. I'm explaining it to you. I'm also hearing that in order for those things to manifest with the consistent growth, home, teamwork, being a team player, some of you are going to have to release jealousy. That's exactly what I'm hearing, and I'm just sharing that with you as well. Yeah, it's going to be a time of healing. Definitely a time of healing. Yeah. Yes. I feel like some of us will experience more joy. I feel like divine timing is going to help us a lot in 2019 to experience more joy, more happiness, and more love. And you deserve it. We really deserve it. We've been working hard on it. 2018 has really showed us so many different paths, avenues, and ways to experience our life more and more and more growth, more and more future. So I want to thank you all for coming in and listening and sharing this time with me. I've had a wonderful time just sitting here and going through the cards with you. Okay. If you would like a personal private reading with me, you can look in the information box below. And I want you to enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your weekend. Okay. If you would like to comment, you can go ahead and comment below. Even though I don't speak on all the comments, I still do look through them. Okay. Nikila, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for that compliment earlier today, Sherry. I appreciate that very much. Much love to you too, Miss Scorpio. Okay. I'll talk to you all again soon. You enjoy the rest of your night. Blessed be. Bye bye.